Once upon a time, there was a beautiful village ruled by a wise and wealthy king. This king was known for his profound wisdom and intelligence. He always sought out intelligent individuals and challenged them to competitions, where he would ask them questions. Most of the time, the king won these competitions because he was exceptionally clever. One day, news reached the village that a wise Zen master had arrived. The king, eager to showcase his intelligence to his people, invited the Zen master to a competition. However, the king was unaware that the Zen master was highly experienced and patient. Sensing the king's desire for a challenge, the Zen master proposed to make the competition more difficult. He laid out the condition that if he were to lose, he would face death. On the other hand, if the king lost, he would give away all his wealth to the kingdom and renounce his throne to live a simple life. The competition commenced, and the king posed his first question: "Tell me, what is it that if a person loses, they don't feel any pain or dislike?" The Zen master calmly replied, "It is anger. When a person loses their anger, they no longer feel any pain or dislike." The villagers were astonished by the Zen master's answer. Curious, the king asked his next question: "What is it that if a person loses, they become the wealthiest person again?" To everyone's surprise, the Zen master replied, "It is greediness. When a person loses their greediness, they become rich in contentment and satisfaction." The king was shocked by this unexpected response. The Zen master explained his answer politely, highlighting that when one lets go of greed, they find true wealth. Remaining patient, the king posed his final question: "Is there anything bigger than religion?" The Zen master replied with a smile, "Yes, there is. Mercy and forgiveness are greater than religion. They have the power to bring people together in peace and harmony." The Zen master explained that in the competition, they were not testing the intelligence of only one person, so he requested a chance to ask 3 questions himself to make the competition fair. The king agreed, and the Zen master began his turn. He asked his first question: "What has eyes that can see everything?" The king smiled confidently and responded, "In the night, it is the moon, and in the day, it is the sun." However, the Zen master gently said, "Yes, it is correct." Moving on to his second question, the Zen master asked, "What is more volatile than water?" The king eagerly answered, "Air." But the Zen master disagreed, explaining, "No, the correct answer is the imagination. Our imagination is incredibly changeable and flexible, even more than water." Finally, the Zen master posed his last question: "Who is more important, the king or God?" The king confidently replied, "The king, of course. I am powerful and rich. I have the ability to pardon or take lives." The Zen master then picked up a single candle and challenged the king: "If you can make this candle light up solely with your power, without relying on the natural elements provided by God, then perhaps you are more important." In that moment, the king released his grip on his wealth, jewels, and power, realizing that all these elements were gifts from God. He understood that he couldn't achieve greatness without the support of the elements provided by a higher power. The king fell silent, acknowledging his mistake. The Zen master compassionately reminded the king that he shouldn't consider himself more important when he relied on elements provided by God. The king realized the wisdom in the Zen master's words and accepted his defeat gracefully. True to his promise, he generously donated all his wealth to the kingdom and chose to embark on a humble path. From that day forward, the village flourished under the king's newfound humility and wisdom. The teachings of the Zen master spread throughout the land, promoting peace and harmony. And they all lived happily ever after.